welcome to Game Latte. Today I'm doing an overview of Drakensang The Dark Eye. And this is the first title in the Drakensang series. It is by Radon Labs and is a game that's based on a German pen and paper rule set. So it is a very deep and pretty hardcore RPG. So we go to new game.
Greetings. I am turning to you.
So it starts off, you get a letter from your friend Ardo in Furdok, and he tells you that he needs you with your help with something.
In matters that can now scarcely be untended.
Ooh. So then you get to character creation, and there are about 20 different classes. Some of them are grouped under specific races. The humans can be soldiers, mages, thieves, a different type of human, pirate, Amazon and dwarf can only be one gender. But most others can be both genders. Okay, we're gonna go female, and we're gonna go rogue because, or thief. She's really tiny, and she's scary. So I don't know. She's kind of cute, but let's go with her. And I'll be going to expert mode. Oh, before that, you can put in your own name, or you can roll for generate a name. Zadana Whitehaker. Sure. Also, you notice you cannot. There's no character customization really. You can't pick hair color, eye color, or anything like that. You just pick, the one character you like the best, I guess. And then you go to expert mode, and this can be pretty intimidating when you first see this character sheet. Every single stat has to be set by hand. So if you're used to, Oblivion and Mass Effect and those types of games, Dragon Age, this is kind of all done for you. So this is really pretty old school, and as I said, it can be pretty intimidating if you haven't been used to it, or you haven't been used to it in a long time. Oh, I got a hat. Can I wear my hat? Oh no, I can't because I'm not playing the game yet. Okay, so I'm going to redistribute a few things because I want to be able to pick up. Yeah, 7. That should be pretty good for the start. Treat wounds is good. Willpower is a good thing to have because it makes you more resistant to wounds, as vitality is really good too. So I wish you could turn down some of these things because at the very beginning, because like for example, fast dog or human nature, I may want to trade that for something else I want. That would be cool. But anyway, we'll go to accept changes and start the adventure. There we are. Oh, also I want to say about the character sheet is you have to be careful when you set these numbers because everything is taken from experience points. These are the points that you'll distribute across talents and across combat talents. So for your daggers, fencing, axes, and all that, and also for your special abilities. Now the special abilities, you don't level them from this menu. You actually have to go see a trainer in the cities. And if you don't have enough experience points, well, you can't learn new skills. So you gotta be be careful on how you distribute this stuff over here. You can get pretty overzealous and then go to a trainer and find out that you don't have enough experience points. That's happened to me. You can see this game is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. So aesthetically speaking, I was very pleased with it. And there you go. Now we're gonna go hand in our first quest, which is an invitation from an old friend. So this is from Ardo of Borstak, and so he sent me a letter with the urgent request that I visit him in Furdok. So that's what you're doing. A bit about the voiceovers that I found was kind of strange, and I think it's maybe just for the English version or for translated versions. That's what I'm guessing because you'll see when the NPC talks here. The first bit of dialogue is voiced, but the rest isn't. But he still is acted out. He's still talking. So at first I thought that's how it used to be. Then I got to thinking that maybe in German it's fully voiced completely, but in English they didn't. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the budget for it. I don't know.
Hold on. I have to exchange a few words with you.
So see there, I like how they are animated. I mean, it's really nicely done. And there we go. La 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 la. So everything, I love everything in the air and all of that, in the sky. Look at the sky, check that out. There's really not much you can say about the aesthetics because they're pretty awesome. I like that the cities and the hubs feel really alive, and there's always people walking around. Usually if they're standing around, it's because, like those three over there, it's because something's about to happen. Otherwise, people are usually moving or talking to each other. A bit more animated. Now these barrels, you really want to break them because there's always stuff in them. And it's pretty much always useful stuff, especially if you like to craft. Oh yes, there is crafting in this. Your recipe book's here. I don't have any crafts right now. But again, you go to a trainer and you get your recipes from them. And they also teach you abilities. So that's pretty cool. And all you need to find for crafts are workbenches, which are scattered around. And also once you reach Furdok and you do the initial quest there, you'll gain a house, which you can buy workshops for your house so you can craft, you know, within the house itself. And there's also a garden in the house to have herbs and to grow herbs and stuff, and you can actually even plant herbs, so that's pretty awesome. Da 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 da. There's a once I go into here, there's going to be a cutscene.
I'm terribly sorry you were robbed, but my hands are tied.
But it's an ancient heirloom, and of course, I'd be extremely grateful.
I'd like to, but I have strict orders.
What a fool! This isn't some waitress you have before you, but my sister Selena, the queen of the mountebanks.
Don't be such a show-off, little man. I'll go and report to Sergeant Erland, but only for the lady's sake.
Okay, now as you can see over here is laboratory. This is one of the workbenches you can use. I can't use it because I don't have the alchemy skill yet. Let's talk to Selena. Oop.
Yes?
So she's been robbed by Draenor, which was her lover. So she's going to ask you to go find Draenor for her and her diadem that he's taken. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Draenor is going to be one of your companions as well, and he's a scoundrel, or he's a, I don't know, I think he's a thief or something like that. Or, yeah, I want to say charlatan, but no, because charlatan is a magic user. Traveler, so you talk to people sometimes, and if they don't have quests or anything, they'll just have a little blurb above their head. Sometimes some of the NPCs you can't talk to at all. Oh, chest! Yay! So what's cool about the burglar or thief type is you have hairpins and picklocks that you can find around the world. Oh, here, bandages are really useful. You should always have a whole bunch of bandages on you because that's what you use to heal yourself and heal wounds. And let's arm ourselves and let's put a hat on. There you go. Furdok Pale Ale. This is good. You find a whole bunch of these and they're good for selling. Oh, this sword, that's even better. But you can also drink these, but they just make you drunk. There's not a whole lot. Effect status drunk, yeah. Okay, so let's open this. So first you click on the hairpin to use it, and then you click over the chest. Oh, thank you, tutorial. And it was successful. So you open it, and there you go. Oh, arrowheads and bolt heads. Yeah, we don't need that, but we can sell it later. I like to put my... Okay, so this game doesn't have any... you can't put your weapon away. It's always like this. that's always sticking out at that, which I really hated it when I was first playing this game. But I started putting the weapon in the bar. So if I don't want it, I just click on it. And if I want it, I just do that. That's about the best way you can go about doing this. You know, pretty old school. It's all clouded except for the places that you've already been to. So
That blasted beast of a bear! Can an old cuss woman go bathing in a lake anymore without a monster like that scaring her to death?
So you'll find some NPCs sometimes standing around and talking aloud, and they'll give you clues on what to do, what kind of quest to find.
Where can I find this bear cave?
Sorry, I don't think the Dark Forest is the right place for a young lady to go wandering about in on her own.
Are you blind, you numbskull? I am an Amazon warrior, not a hapless old maid. Well, that shut you up, didn't it? Never mind. By Rondra, I can find that bear without the help of a dunce like you.
So this is Rulana. She's in Amazon. Rondra is their goddess, and she's another one of the deities of this game. So we're gonna talk
By
to her.
Rondra, what now?
So here's the first party member ever. And we're gonna go hunt a bear. Yeah.
Good choice.
You can go into your companion stuff here. And yeah, give me all your band-aids. So Rulana is basically gonna stay with you throughout the whole game. You can go through her inventory and set her skills, and pretty much the same as you can do with the first character.
I'll
What's
take
fun
care of
about
that.
having all these her own inventory is that, you know, she can carry stuff for you. This is the quest bag. It's common throughout all the characters, and it's got, you know, your money and all of your quest items that can't be dropped. So we come across another important
I'm sorry I can't help you.
peoples.
I guess you...
Pardon, but have you seen my master recording? He's a spellcaster, and he was wearing a pointed hat and a green robe. He's been a mystic since yesterday.
So these guys are looking for their master, magician. And they've been drinking a little too much ale, which is how they've lost track of him. Alright, so we promised to keep an eye out for the old wizard. This game is hugely atmospheric, which is definitely one of
For Amazon Pride.
its big bonuses. The music is also really excellent. Again,
Hey, you!
ooh,
Be careful. It's not safe in the dark forest. Wild animals and robbers are on the loose there.
so before I go on, I just want to show you a little bit more of the combat. If I come across anything. Autosave. Now there's a lot of plants in the wild that you can go and collect. So there's all the little green dots there. So there's one berry bush. I know we can't pick it.
Listen up, everyone.
I think Rulana can. Yeah. So. And failure! She doesn't have high enough plant lore, so let's give her a bit more plant lore. Oh, we can't. She doesn't have enough points. She doesn't have any points. Ah! So, unfortunately, that's just gonna have to wait till later. We'll have a quest to gather one berries, so let's not kill them all. All right, back after some technical difficulties. So as I was saying, a good strategy is for this game is to select all your companions and to make sure they attack the same creature at the same time. So just all attack one creature at a time, so they go down really fast. Because this game is pretty challenging. Your health bar will go down really fast, and you're not. Our battles are really long. They're really, I don't know, stretched out, I guess. And even, rats can easily kill you. So you gotta be really careful in every single battle. So here we go. Once you get more powerful towards middle end of the game, and you've leveled your character a lot, and you have a lot of nice armor and magical talismans and rings and stuff, then you can start
Amazon Pride.
to have your party split up amongst enemies. But before that, I highly recommend, especially if you're just starting, to really just do the one enemy at a time thing. Animal lore talent. Okay, so if one of your characters has animal lore, you can skin the animals for their insides and hides and stuff to make armor, make clothing, and also make bowstrings as well. If you want to make bows and arrows. Okay,
I'll
so
take care of that.
we can loot. Of course, like most classic RPGs, it's a looting game. There's a lot of loot everywhere, a lot of treasure, finding new gear and stuff is a big part of this game, of course. Alright, what we're looking for? We're looking for Hunter Owlstone. Let's go this way. So I've really enjoyed this game. I found myself a little frustrated at first just because I was so unfamiliar with how strongly pen and paper it is based compared to what I'm used to. Oh, I'm attacked by a wolf. You can pause at any time, so that's nice. I do like that about these types of games. You can do that in Dragon Age Origins as well, which I enjoyed. Rolana's health is really low.
I am indebted to you forever. How can I help you?
So this guy can sell you things, and he's got instructions for crafting, all kinds of stuff, a hat, whatever, arrows, and you can also learn things from him. He's got a workbench. This is for making bows and arrows, as you can see by the stuff that's on the workbench. Oh, I have a hard time spinning around sometimes with my cursor. I don't know if it's just me or it's the game.
I am indebted to you forever. How can
Yeah.
I?
Teach me something. There we go. So he's a trainer. So survival, you can see what it's about when you left click it. Animal lore, bows, arrows, aim shot. But I cannot use bows and arrows right now, so. There we go. We've closed. So we've accomplished a quest, and all your closed quests come in here. Your open quests are over here, and the ones that you fail go here. You don't really fail a whole lot. The only ones you'll fail, the ones you choose not to do, are the ones that have a time limit, and there are very few of those. I think I've only come across one, and I'm pretty close to the end now on my main character. Okay, so this is going to be the last part of the video, and I'm quite a bit later in the game now. I just wanted to show you the dungeon a little bit. And I've got a new companion who's really hurt right now, and I don't have any bandages. I mistakenly sold all my bandages by mistake. Yeah, don't do that. So now this poor guy's going to just hang out being wounded this whole time until we can get back home. Let's go through this area, see if there's some baddies. Oh, I paused, so this must be... Oh yeah, big ugly spiders.
Follow me.
Now I've got Gladys who can summon
Erostatum.
light, which I like 'cause we like to see where we're going. And also, I can give her a torch. Well, that's actually better, because the torch stays while the light, the ball of light doesn't. So, oh, let's like to select everybody and just mayhem, mayhem, people. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's all attack the same thing, okay? Yeah, this guy gets on my nerves the night because he always says, "Die, scum!" He says it over and over. Ugh. It's quite annoying.
Yes?
And the stuff that he says for these skills are kind of funny too.
Semicircle.
Semicircle.
Formation.
Sure.
I don't know, man. Oh, we killed everything.
Listen up, everyone.
Okay, usually it's not that fast. But I am a lot further in the game than I was. And so the dungeons are really creepy and dark and damp. And there's a lot, the music is really nice, the sounds and all that. It really gets you into the atmosphere of the game. So, I don't know, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm actually completed this dungeon. I've found what I was looking for, but I'm just exploring now. Also, look how pretty the little glowflies are. They have a lot of these. And the dungeons. Oh, that's a dead end. I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. To end, I'm going to say that Drakensang is a nice story. It's a very classic feel. If you're in the mood for some, Lord of the Rings, high fantasy, high adventure type of experience, then this is definitely the game for you. It might be frustrating if you don't like the combat, because the combat is not for everybody. Like you've seen, it's very slow. It's all based on rolls. So even though your stats contribute to how successful you are, but sometimes depending on how the roll goes, it's not always. So that can be, and it's really slow paced, and I've found myself to be somewhat bored often when I'm fighting things. Even though I have to watch my health and all that, the combat in itself, it just isn't very thrilling at all. So keeping that in mind though, it's a very beautiful game. It's like I said, it's a really great adventure. So if you are into a throwback to older styles of role-playing games that with some nice graphics, this is definitely a must-buy. And I'm going to be playing Drakensang The River of Time probably next time. So we'll see how that game compares to this one. There's also the MMO that just came out that I haven't really tried. It's a browser-based, dungeon crawler. So I might check that out. I tried to check it out before, but it wouldn't play on my computer. So hopefully, this has been fixed, or I can play it now. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and oh, harpy. And we will see you next time on Game Latte. Alright, goodbye.